Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officer Sarah 24/7. My name is Amanjyot, and today we are here to discuss the another MCQ series on principles and practices of banking. Okay, so before starting the session, let me know, am I audible to all of you? And the screen is also visible. Are we good to go? So first of all, good morning, all of you. How are you all? And before starting the session, before starting the quiz, if you are new to the Officer Sarah 24/7 channel, then do subscribe the Officer Sarah 24/7 channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. And if you have not downloaded the 24/7 application, then do download the application. After downloading this application, you will find unlimited quizzes which are going to help you in your basic banking awareness knowledge, and you will find the upcoming batches on the application also. Okay, so all the kinds of information will be available here. So before good morning, Gangadhar. So let's start with the first question, in which we are asking about to take care of temporary liquidity problems of central and state government, what kind of loan is given by Reserve Bank of India? So question is asking about central bank and state governments requirements of temporary liquidity problems. Now, what is temporary liquidity problems? We know that central government and state government has certain revenues. They earn income in form of taxes and another method. So the sources of income for government of India will be your tax revenue, non-tax revenue. And if the expenditure we talk about, all the schemes which we have introduced or all the non-scheme expenditure will be there. So sometimes or maximum time this happens that the revenue of government will be less in comparison to expenditure of government of India. In that particular situation, what kind of loan will be given by Reserve Bank of India? It will be treasury bills, it will be dated government security, ways and means advances, or bank rate. So which of the following will be the right answer? A, B, C, or D? Good morning, Krutik. Good morning, Nishant. So what will be the right answer for first question? Kritik is saying C, Hitu is saying A, Gangadhar is saying C. Okay, what about rest? Santosh is saying C. Acha, do mention the question number. Whenever you are answering a question, do mention the question number, that which question's answer you are giving. Okay, Nishant is saying C. Natarajan is saying C. Okay. The right answer will be So the right answer will be your C option, that is ways and means advances. So whenever there is a mismatch in the revenue and expenses of Government of India, government takes loan from Reserve Bank of India, and that loan will be ways and means advances. If we talk about treasury bills, now treasury bills is the kind of situation where government securities will be issued and government is taking loan. Okay, that will be not temporary, that will be a particular fixed period of time. Similarly, for the dated government security, that will be short dated government security and long dated security. Both are loan instrument, both are debt instrument. When it comes to the bank rate, it is for long term. So whenever there is a temporary liquidity problem and for short term period, government of India is taking loan from RBI, then it will be known as ways and means advances. Apart from that, we are involving the state government. That's why we can say ways and means advances is the right answer, because treasury bills is only issued by central government. Dated government security can be issued by state and central both, but when it comes to the bank rate, again the central government will take the loan under the bank rate. So ways and means advances is simply a type of loan which is provided by a Reserve Bank of India to Government of India. It can be central government, it can be state government, and the duration will be less than 3 months. This will be less than 3 months. So when RBI is giving loan to Government of India, it means central government and state government for less than 3 months. That will be covered under ways and means advances. And what rate of interest will be charged on ways and means advances? The rate of interest will be repo rate. So the term in which RBI is giving loan to Government of India for less than 3 months will be known as your ways and means advances. But when the rate of interest will be charged by RBI from Government of India, that rate of interest will be your repo rate. Okay, clear? So the right answer will be C option. Good morning, Leah. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you? Okay, now let's just start with the second question. That is, when a company issues shares to a selected group of investors, which is neither a public issue nor a right issue, it is called. So we are saying that company is issuing its shares, and when company is issuing share, it is only giving authority or not authority, it is only giving right to the selected group of persons to purchase the share of a company. That is not a public issue, that is not a right issue. So which of the following issue it will be? Is it a bonus issue? Is it a preferential issue? Is it a private placement or qualified institutional placement? Which of the following will be correct? What will be the answer of the second question? B and A, two options till now. See, always focus on the keywords, that what the keywords are saying. Always focus on keywords. So in this particular question, the keyword says that the share is issued for a selected group of investors. When the shares will be issued for selected group of investor, it will be what? Maximum are going with preferential issue. Okay, maximum are going with preferential issue, but that is not correct. Right answer will be private placement. Right answer will be private placement. First is public issue. When we talk about public issue simply means when the company is issuing its shares in the market and anyone can purchase that share will be known as public issue. Okay, company is issuing share and any person can purchase that particular share will be known as public issue. When it comes to the private placement is the type of investment or is the type of issuing of shares in which company selects a group of people, that can be 10, 50 to 100 people, who are allowed or who have the right to purchase the security. So that will be known as private issue, not the preferential issue. See, let's understand one by one all the terms. So first of all, public issue is simply when anyone can purchase the share. The shares are listed on the stock exchange, anyone can purchase. Right issue is the issue in which company has given right to existing shareholders. That it means company is giving right, it means company is giving adhikar to the person, that you have the right, existing customers or not a customer, we can say existing shareholders. So when company gives right to the existing shareholder to purchase the share first, that will be known as right issue. Bonus issue will be when a company is issuing shares free of cost. No charge will be taken by a company, that will be known as bonus issue. Preferential issue is the type of issue in which company gives first preference at the time of winding up. First preference at the time of winding up. Apart from that, their dividend will be already fixed. So dividend will be prefixed and they will have the priority at the time of winding of the company, that the company has to return their money initially. Qualified institutional placement is the type of institutional placement where only qualified institutional buyers can purchase the shares. And who are qualified institutional buyers? They can be commercial bank, they can be NBFCs, primary dealers. Okay, these are the qualified institutional buyers. So the right answer will be your C option, that is private placement, in which selected group of people are allowed to take the shares. Okay, next. Second is third question is CAR stands for. What does CAR stands for? What will be the full form of CAR? So as I have told you earlier also that the abbreviations are very important. Okay, a single abbreviation, one or two abbreviation can be asked in the exam, and we know these are the static part, so it's better that you start from right now. Okay, start reading the abbreviation from right now and keep revising weekly the abbreviation whatever you have read. Okay, so what will be the right answer? Third is A. Everyone is going with A option. Okay, very good. So right answer will be A, that is capital adequacy ratio. CAR stands for capital adequacy ratio. What is capital adequacy ratio? It is introduced by the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision, that stands for BCBS. BCBS, Basel Committee on Banking Supervision. So Basel Committee on Banking Supervision is the committee which gives international banking regulation to the global banks who are following the Basel Committee, that are 28 countries right now. So the Basel Committee has introduced three Basel norms: Basel Accord 1, Basel Accord 2 and Basel Accord 3. So in Basel Accord 1 we have said that all the banks have to maintain a certain reserve with themselves for the future risk, that all the banks have to maintain a certain percentage of their risk weighted assets with themselves for the future risk. Now how to decide what will be the capital adequacy ratio? So the formula is that the total capital, which is divided into three tiers, total capital will be divided by risk weighted asset into 100. Now what will be risk weighted asset? Risk weighted asset will be the type of asset which is given by bank as a loan to the customer, because when you have given the loan to the customer, that loan or that fund of the bank, or we can say asset of the bank, went to the risk. It might come back or it might not. So that's why we are saying that that loan will be known as risk free assets, and as a percentage of risk free assets all the banks have to maintain capital adequacy ratio for their future risk purposes. Okay, so right answer will be capital adequacy ratio. So right now that is 11.5%. okay, it is also known as CRAR. It is also known as CRAR. That is right now 11.5% minimum for public sector bank. When it comes to the NBFCs, non-banking financial companies, it is 15%. So RBI has said that the non-banking financial companies has to maintain 15% capital adequacy ratio, and the public sector banks have to maintain minimum 11.5. Okay. Now let's move forward. The fourth question is, which of the following statement are correct about chicken market? So question is about the capital market. So which of the following is correct about chicken market? So first statement is saying that in chicken market there is a downward trend of the indexes of a stock market. Second is saying the investors who are not willing to take risk are chicken investor. Third is saying the investors who are greedy are chicken investors. So which of the following will be correct? One more thing, those candidates who are live in the session, do like the session once, and also share with your colleagues who are preparing for the JAIIB on another different social media platform. If you are linked to the certain Telegram channels, do share the session link there also. Okay, and do like the session first. So what will be the answer of this particular question? Fourth question will be A, B, C, D. What will be the answer? Madhu is saying B. Okay. What about rest? It is also saying B. Tuma Shekhar is saying C. Irshad is saying D. Okay. So we know SEBI is known as watchdog of capital market. Okay. And there are certain investors who has given the name as per the types of animals. So the types of animals in capital market are there. Different types of investors are known as different name of the animal. So here we are talking about chicken market. So first of all, if we talk about first statement, it is saying in chicken market there is downward trend in the index of a stock market. No, that is not chicken market, that is bear market. Bear market is the market where there will be downward trend of indexes. Third is saying the investors who are greedy are chicken investors. No, the greedy investors are known as pig investors. So the investors who are very greedy and who invest large amount of money in the market and ready to take risk, that will be known as pig investor. The investor who are not willing to take risk as chicken investor, that is true. So only second option is true. So right answer will be your D. Right answer will be D. Because first is talking about beer, third is talking about pig investor. So right answer will be B option. That is only two. So chicken investors are the types of investor who are not ready to take risk, or who are afraid of losing their money, and they invest very small amount of money in the market. So right answer will be B. Or sorry, right answer will be D. Okay, next. ASBA, a facility while applying, submitting an application for purchase of shares under a public issue is, stands for. So what is the full form of ASBA? You have to tell here. So ASBA, we are saying that it is a facility by which you are applying and you are submitting that application to your bank that you want to purchase a particular share. Okay, or you want to purchase a particular new issue. So whenever a person want to have a new issue, want to invest in a new issue, he or she can give an application to their bank that block a certain amount of money in our account because we want to purchase the news issues. Okay, so that's what your ASBA is. So what will be the full form? First is saying application simplified by bank account, application supported by block amount, application supported by blocked amount, or none of these. Yeah, there are multiple types of investors, Joy. There are pig investors, chicken investor, bear market, bull market. Then we have ostrich investors. Okay, apart from that, we have sheep investors, we have wolf investors, we have stag investors. So there are multiple types of investors in capital market. So fifth is C. Everyone is going with the C option. That is correct. Application supported by blocked amount. So application supported by blocked amount is simply an application a person gives to the bank that block a certain amount of money in my account because I want to purchase a certain new issue. So what I am saying here, let's say for example, I want to purchase the IPO of LIC. Let's say LIC is issuing its IPO and I want to purchase that. So what happens when IPO comes to the stock, whenever it is comes, then the huge crowd want to purchase the stock of the particular company. So what I have done, I have want to show my investment in LIC. That's why I have given an application to my bank that block a certain amount of money, that will be 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 5 lakh, whatever I want to invest in that particular new issue. So I have given the order to my bank that block this amount of money in my bank account, in my demat account, and whenever the date was there of the issuing of shares of LIC, on that date automatically my amount will be deducted from my account and the IPO will be issued to my name. So that application you are giving to your bank to block a certain amount of money in the bank to have a new issue, that will be known as application supported by blocked amount. P and C, first is block account and blocked account. Okay, full form is application supported by blocked amount. Next. Name the term given to banks who are capable of providing ASBA service to its customer. So which banks are allowed to provide ASBA services to their customer? Because it is obvious whenever we talk about ASBA services, application supported by blocked amount. So not all the banks are performing there. Not all the banks have the authority to perform these kinds of activity. As we know, foreign exchange transactions. For foreign exchange transaction, not all the banks are allowed to perform. So that's why we have given a authority to the particular banks who are allowed to have the foreign exchange transaction, and those banks are known as authorized dealers. Okay, those banks are known as authorized dealers. And similarly, we have given permission to the limited banks who are allowed to provide the ASBA services to the customer. And according to that, which of the following will be right? Okay, sixth is C and D. Okay. D and C two options are coming. So right answer will be your self-certified syndicate bank. So those banks who have the authority to allow ASBA services to their customer, that will be known as self-certified syndicate bank, and this permission will be given by SEBI. Okay, this permission given by SEBI that you can provide the application supported by blocked amount services to your customers. So right option will be C option. Okay, next. So which out of the following term represents market value per unit of a mutual fund? So when you want to know the value of mutual fund, or when you want to know that which mutual fund is good for your investment, how you can analyze that what is the mutual fund which is going to give you the better results or better returns? What will be the right answer? Alpha, NAV, Sharpe ratio, SD. What is ASBA? ASBA is simply an application. Let's say, for example, there is a company who has announced that I am going to issue IPO on 15th of August. Let's say, for example, and I want to invest in that company's IPO. So what I have to do? I have to give an application in which I am requesting my bank then block the certain 10 lakh rupees in my account, so that on 15th of August, whenever this company is issuing its IPO, I will be able to subscribe in these new issues. That will be known as ASBA, that you are giving an application of request to your bank that block a certain amount in my bank account, so that I will be able to purchase the new issue of the company on the date which is given by the company for issuing of IPO. Clear, Roshan? Okay, everyone is going with the B option. That is correct. Net asset value. NAV stands for net asset value. So net asset value is the method by which we can understand what return will be a mutual fund is going to give. So to know the investment efficiency of mutual fund, we have to calculate the net sales or the net asset value of the mutual fund. It let us know that what actually the return will be there, how better the mutual fund is performing in the market. Okay, so right answer will be net asset value. How to calculate? Simply net asset value will be total assets minus total liabilities divided by number of share outstanding into 100. Clear? It's not a syndicate bank, is not, is a self-certified syndicate bank, name given to the banks who are allowed by SEBI to give permission to their customer to block their amount in the SEBA, in the particular bank in the ASBA. So what is it? ASBA is simply an application you are giving to your bank that block a certain amount in my bank account. But not all the banks are allowed to perform this activity. So if any bank want to perform this activity, the bank has to go to the SEBI and ask for the permission. And when SEBI gives a certificate to the bank that yes, you can participate in ASBA services, then that bank will be known as self-certified syndicate bank. Don't think about it as that syndicate bank is only available for that. No. Any bank who has taken certificate from the SEBI will be what we can say eligible to provide the services of ASBA. Okay. Now, as we know, Syndicate Bank is also merged now. Okay, with the Canara Bank. Now, next question. Acha, before moving to the question number 8, those candidates who are live in the session, do like the session once immediately. Okay, let's move. A syndicate loan, also known as syndicated bank facility, is a loan facility provided by a group of lenders who work together to provide funds for a single borrower. Under this facility, the borrower could be. So what we are saying that simply a syndicate loan is a facility of providing loan by a group of lenders to a single borrower. So when group of lenders, group of banks are providing a loan to the single borrower, that will be known as syndicate loan. Okay, and this syndicate loan will be provided to which of the following? A corporation, an individual, a government. Which of the following will be right answer? Okay, eighth is D and A. Two options are coming. Everyone is going, no, some are saying D also, na? A and D, two options are coming. Yes, consortium is similar situation. Consortium is also when banks are giving advance to a borrower. Okay, when two or more than two banks jointly by forming a consortium giving loan to the borrower, that will be known as your consortium loan also. Okay, so D and A, two options are coming. Right answer will be D, all 1, 2, 3. A corporation, an individual, a government, all of them can take loan under the syndicate loan facility. Okay, so syndicate loan is simply when a single borrower is taking loan from more than two lenders. So when group of lenders are providing loan to single borrower, that will be known as syndicate loan. Okay, right answer will be D, all. Now let me know out of 8 questions how many questions answer you have given correct. Out of 8 how many answers you have given correct. Apart from that, those who have not joined the PPB batch or the November December JAIIB preparation batch, then the another batch is going to start for the same on 16th of August. Okay, on 16th of August we are starting the new batch. For those candidates who are keep saying that we were late, we have not joined the 1st of August batch, we want a live classes from the first day. So for them we have launched a batch, and this batch is going to start from 16th of August. As you can see, you will here able to take 140 plus live classes, 60 plus ebooks, topic 80 plus topic wise test will be there, recorded videos will be available. So this batch will be available from 16th of August online, and it is available right now on Adda 24/7 application to purchase. And to purchase you can use a code that is Y496. You will get 78% discount on this product. If you want individual target batch for principles and practices of banking, that is also going to start individually from 16th of August. So you can join for individual batch also. Okay, apart from that, as I have told you, your mock test for topic wise will be available in the batches, but when it comes to the full length test, you have to give full length test, because without practice no selection will be guaranteed. So to enroll in any of Mahapack of like PPB subject of individual subject, or for all the test series of all the banks, then you can use a code that is Y496S. It will give you 18% discount if you purchase from Adda 24/7 application. Okay, so these are the batches which are running, and apart from that, if you want to go with the Mahapack, you can go with Mahapack. Here everything will be available in a single product. You will get all the live classes, you will get all the ebooks, all test series, everything will be available. Okay, so to enroll you have to use again a code that is Y496. So you got 6 out of 8, 4 out of 8, 6 6 and 4, two options, 2 marks are coming, that is 6 and 4. So that's good score. Those who has scored 6 is good score, but who have not scored this much, then do make sure you are having conceptual understanding, because without conceptual understanding it is very hard to answer the questions of principles and practices of banking subject, because this subject will be tough in the paper. The exam level will be moderate here, or we can say when it comes to the principles and practices of banking, most conceptual questions will be asked. So that's why we know we have to understand the conceptual understanding. Okay, so that's all for today. If you are new to the Adda 24/7 channel and you have not subscribed the channel yet, then do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. And if you like the session, do press the like button and share the session with your friends or colleagues on the different social media platform you are linked to them. Okay, so thank you all for joining and stay safe.